Well, everyone, like my colleagues, I couldn't be more thrilled to be back here in London. And I must admit something, I'm a little out of practice in the international travel. And so, of course, unfortunately, I had some things on my mind when I went to bed last night and unfortunately woke up, as you would expect, at 3:30. And I was tossing and turning and tossing and turning, couldn't get back to sleep. And then I did what I normally do when I'm thinking about something, is I decided to put on my running shoes and go for a run. And so early in the morning when the dawn's light first started breaking, I wound my way down Oxford Street over to Millennium Bridge, ran over the Millennium Bridge, ran over London Bridge, then ran all the way back through St. James Park and Green Park and Hyde Park, and then up to my old flat in Portobello Road, and then ran all the way up around Maida Vale, and then came back down Regent Street, and then back to the hotel. And by the time I was done with that journey, I had the answer to my problem. That's one of the benefits of running. And as I was running, I was also thinking about the remarkable journey that everyone here in London's been on, and the wonderful transformation that's occurred over the city skyline and all of the new bicycle paths. Yes, I did run the new bicycle superhighway, super excited about that. And all the new paths along the embankment and so on and so forth. And it's really just been this remarkable thing from when I first lived here back in 2006. It was a wonderful thing to see. And so too with digital journeys. We've been on this very, very long journey to reinvent our customer experience. And with the pandemic, much like with any long journey, we hit a moment of realization. And that moment of realization was that suddenly we realized we need to think very differently about what we've done in the past. What I'm here to do today is I'm here to give you the tools to think about your own new digital transformation journey and different ways to think about that journey and what you'll need to accomplish the goal. And there is no better place to start than to think about how do you go all in on a radical reinvention of your business models and your approach to driving digital customer engagement. And in the industry, what we have all realized first and foremost is number one, we need to think differently about the digital applications we build for our customers. We need to think differently about our digital application architecture. We need to think differently about speeding the delivery of code and content. We need to think differently about how we collect and appropriately leverage data and data science. And most importantly, we need to think differently about the relationship and distribution of work between marketing and IT. What we're excited here about Acquia is we believe that we have the tools to enable each and every one of you to think about new digital applications with a new architecture, a new approach for code, content, data science to empower marketing and developers alike, marketing and IT, to do things that you've never been able to do before. The reason that we believe this is because over the past 2 years during the pandemic, we've been working very closely with every one of you here in this room, especially Bear. Can't wait to see your presentations. I specifically came to see your presentation, by the way, just so you know. And been working and learning and working very closely with industry analysts to redefine what is a digital experience platform and how can organizations radically reinvent a new digital business. And what we're really proud of is over the course of the past couple of years, this new definition has taken hold. We have reset the requirements in the industry. And that is exhibited in our placement in the Gartner DXP Magic Quadrant. Now, why is this important for you all? I'm sharing this with you because what you're about to see in terms of the tools that we can now provide to you is exactly the new set of architectural requirements that the team at Gartner is asking every CMO, CIO, enterprise architect to think about in terms of how they can do things very differently in terms of transforming their business. So what we're really excited about is helping you make a really big bet to go all in on this new approach. And this new approach, first and foremost, centers on a unique architectural approach to unlock the power of marketers by enabling developers and data scientists to give marketers tools that they've never been able to have before. And the reason we want to do that is because we truly want to unlock the full power of content and data. We've always talked for 10 years about managing the entire customer lifecycle and making the seamless experience to help people get from point A to point B. And at Acquia, we have done much to truly unlock the power of content and data to help you create the world's most ambitious digital experiences. But what's critical and what's been missing is the tools that are required not only for marketing and IT, but the environment to really truly speed the delivery of code and content, data and data science together to actually automate and orchestrate that end-to-end journey. You heard a little bit about it from Jim here today. And so what I'm going to share with you is a conversation you all can have with people in your organizations about how to go all in on Acquia and to think differently. And first and foremost, it centers on realizing that all of those digital touchpoints in that customer journey have different application architecture requirements. Some application architectures are mobile apps, some are digital screens, some are traditional websites. Each of them requires a different approach, a headless approach, a headed approach. As the only platform that enables both a headed and headless approach, we're the only hybrid architecture that enables developers with a bespoke environment to radically accelerate the velocity and delivery and automate that delivery of new code artifacts to be provisioned to the business that they can leverage to build and maintain, again, the world's most ambitious digital experiences. For the very first time, we're able to manage not only the content, but we're able to manage the code so that you can move faster than ever before with the greatest compliance and security for your end customer experiences. But wait, there's more, because it's not just about enabling the developers to speed and automate the delivery of new capabilities to the business. What about the data side? Well, what's fascinating is what we've also recently released is our new ML Studio, our Code Studio equivalent. And with ML Studio, for the very first time, you can not only aggregate data, but you can enable data scientists to build open white box models that can be deployed to the business, who can then take those models, leverage them in an experience, and fully understand what's happening inside the box. So we know how the data is being used. We know why the predictions are being made. We can tune and we can optimize it. It's not creepy at all. It actually makes sense and it's understandable and relatable to a real human being. And together, we combine the flow of data and data models, the flow of content and business artifacts to the marketer to provision them with the only low-code, no-code experience for building digital campaigns at scale and digital experiences of all types. This is all of our investment in Campaign Studio and in Site Studio. So again, enabling all digital marketers to work with IT in a new way on new application architectures, radically rethinking about how to best leverage code and content. And of course, as Lynn noted, at the center of all of this is the world's most compelling creative assets, all powered by Acquia Wide and Dan. So our goal, our vision is to help make all of you dreamers and help you dream about a new digital future and enable everyone on your team to have the exact tools that they need to move faster than ever before. We want to give you the world's most ambitious platform for the world's greatest digital experiences. And what do we want to help you to do with what we just shared with you? You know, the most performant and secure experiences, timely and relevant customer communications, real-time optimization, and innovate your experiences at speed. And with the combination of new tooling for code and content, new tooling for data and data science, new tooling for the relationship between marketing and IT, and the distribution of work with low-code, no-code tools, we do believe for the very first time, we can accelerate your digital transformation journey. But wait, there's more, because all of these digital touchpoints also are not just content rich, they're services rich. We're all moving to a new world of digital applications and digital services, and harnessing the explosion of new MACH-compliant technologies is critical now more so than ever before. And so the wonderful thing is, with Code Studio, you have the world's preeminent environment for composing new business applications. We're not just a DXP. We are the first and the only open and composable digital experience platform on the market. And composability is key for all of you because it's not only about velocity, it's about future-proofing all of your digital investments going forward and ensuring that you can truly harness the open ecosystem of MACH technologies now and forevermore at lightning speed. So what we do is we take all of our tooling for headless hybrid applications, low-code experience assembly, and machine learning, and we recognize that across all of your MACH technologies, all of them have two things in common. Number one is they need to deliver content as part of a unified customer experience. They need to leverage data to actually orchestrate that experience. So what we provide now on our digital experience platform is a common experience layer and a common machine learning layer that enables you to assemble all of the best open source technology coming from the Drupal ecosystem, leverage all of our incredible studio environments for everyone on your marketing and IT teams, and rapidly integrate any MACH-compliant service that you build or leverage from a third-party technology. You take all of these core services, and what's wonderful is we enable you to package them as pre-assembled, pre-composed business applications. This is the power of ACMS, Acquia CMS. But moreover, we enable you to extend an out-of-the-box CMS to make an out-of-the-box commerce experience, an out-of-the-box employee experience, an out-of-the-box mobile application experience, out-of-the-box fill-in-the-blank. The limitless possibilities are anything all of you dreamers in the room can imagine. But wait, there's more. Because at the end of the day, and you're going to hear this a lot from Bear, and I'm really excited about that presentation. I hope it's going to be great. You also have to manage a global brand. And what's most exciting for us here at Acquia is how do you pre-compose different types of experiences rapidly, but then scale them for every brand in every region. This is the power of our factories. Our factories for campaigns, our factories for sites, to enable centralized governance over all of your application services and the delivery of those services, but then enabling the replication at scale so you can have localized campaigns, localized sites, all centrally governed and managed by global IT and global marketing. Right, Lyd? Global marketing. This is what the future, we believe, is of a digital-first business. And again, for all you dreamers in the room, we couldn't be more excited to be your partner on this new journey. And I promise you, the journey that we'll go on won't be a 26-mile run in the morning starting at 4 a.m. We'll try to make it a little shorter this time. So I want to leave you with 3 things just before I go, which is we're excited to have a seat at the table with you to discuss your digital future and the journey that you're on. We're really excited to share with you our vision and roadmap for DXP and learn more how we can help. And we want to help you align everyone in your organization, marketing and IT, around the tools that they need to accelerate code, content, data, and data science, and speed new customer experiences to market. And of course, our favorite word at Acquia is composability. So we want to talk about composability all day long. And we're hopeful that with all the wonderful partners here, we can have many fruitful conversations in the many days, months, and years to come. So thank you very much. Very honored to be able to speak with you all today. And we'll hand it over back to Tom to introduce our next customer speaker. Thank you.